check.
ഇല്ല ഫീഡ്ബാക്ക് തീരല്ലേ.
Check. Hello, check.
Hello, check. Sharp or hello. Hello, check. Hello, check. Hello.
Check. Hello.
Your attention, please. All the PhD scholars are requested to kindly rise and go outside through the center exit. Go to the utility center and join the procession. Kindly memorize your seat number. Hello. Good morning. We gather here today for a historic moment, the first convocation ceremony, DEVDIKSHANT 25 of St. Joseph's College, Autonomous Devagiri, a premier institution renowned for decades of distinguished service in higher education under the University of Calicut. Today, we celebrate the graduation of the 69th batch, the class of 2024-25. A convocation is not merely a formal ceremony. It is a celebration of academic excellence, commitment, and the successful culmination of years of dedication. It marks the transition of our graduates into a wider world of responsibilities and opportunities, carrying forward the motto of this institution, Pro Deo et Patria, for God and country. Before we begin, a few important instructions. Kindly ensure your mobile phones are switched off or kept on silent mode. All audience members are requested to remain seated in their designated places until the conclusion of the ceremony. Graduates are strictly requested to remain in their places without any movement once the graduation ceremony officially begins. During the presentation of degrees, all students are requested to stand only on the marked positions on stage while receiving their certificates. Official photographs will be taken while you receive your degree. Please do not stop for selfies on stage. Graduates may scan the QR codes displayed on the screens to download their official photographs later. Photo booths are arranged outside the auditorium for your convenience after the ceremony. We seek your full cooperation to maintain the solemnity of this occasion. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, check. Hello, hello. Hello, check. Hello. Hello, hello, check. Hello.
മോണിറ്റർ കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്.
ഇല്ലില്ല.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, check. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
മോണിറ്റർ കൂട്ടാം.
Hello, check. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, check. Hello, hello. Hello, check. Hello, hello. Hello, check. Hello. Hello, check. Hello. Hello, hello, check. Hello.
hello, hello, check, hello, 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 check, hello, 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 hello.
Hello, 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 check, hello, check, hello, 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 check, hello, check, hello, 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 hello,
കുറച്ച് കൂട്ടോ ഇപ്പോഴും
hello, check, hello, hello, check,
ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന
for the academic procession. The Devdikshant Anthem is a proud tribute to the ideals and heritage of St. Joseph's College Autonomous Devdikshant. It embodies the spirit of unity, discipline, and dedication that every student and faculty member cherishes. As we stand to sing it today, we reaffirm our bond with our alma mater and its enduring mission for God and country. Please remain standing for the Devdikshant Anthem. Thank you. I now invite our dignitaries for a brief group photograph. I request all dignitaries to kindly take their seats in the front rows and the heads of departments to be seated directly behind them in the allotted order. All others are requested to remain standing. All students are requested to remain standing. May I May I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to kindly proceed to the dais. Reverend Dr. Biju John Vellakada CMI, Chairman of the Governing Body of St. Joseph's College, Autonomous, Devagiri. Professor Debashish Chatterjee, Director of IIM Kozhikode and Chief Guest. Reverend Biju K. Isaac CMI, Manager, Devagiri Institutions. Reverend Dr. Biju Joseph CMI, Principal. Reverend Anto NJ CMI, Vice Principal. Reverend Dr. Sunil Jo CMI, Vice Principal. Dr. Satish George, Vice Principal. Dr. Vinish PJ, Vice Principal. Father Sunil Mantani CMI, Director, Self-Financing Programs. Father Bonnie Augustine, the Administrator. Dr. George Matthew, Controller of Examinations. Father Sunish PJ, Assistant Controller of Examinations. Dr. Shinu VS, Assistant Controller of Examinations. Mr. Mukund S, Assistant Controller of Examinations. Dr. Joy Joseph, Academic Coordinator. Dr. Sanathanan Villuva, Academic Coordinator. Dr. Manoj Matthews, Senate Member. Dr. Shinto P. Matthew, Staff Secretary. Mr. Shaji A.C., Superintendent.
Light stands as a symbol of knowledge, hope, and the new beginnings that await our graduates. May I now request our chief guests, the chairman, the manager, the principal, the self-financing director, the administrator, and the controller of examinations to kindly step forward for the lighting of the lamp. I also request the other dignitaries to stand behind them in the assigned order.
No ceremony at our institution begins without seeking guidance and strength for the day ahead. As we gather for this momentous occasion, it is only fitting that we begin by invoking blessings for our graduates and all present here. I now invite our Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Sunil Joshi M.I., to lead us in prayer. Kindly rise.
Lord our God, we thank you for you have loved us into life. In you, we live, move, and have our being. You are the beginning and end of everything that we are and we do. Lord, we present before you these dear children of yours, whom you entrusted to our care a few years ago. Together with us, they have explored the realms of truth about themselves and the world. As they prepare to graduate into wider horizons of life, Lord, we place them back into your hands. They are yours, Lord. Keep them close to your heart. Bless them, our Lord, with wisdom that is true, with love that is sincere, and with a deep and abiding desire to save you and humanity. Through the intellectual, personal, interpersonal, and societal competencies they have cultivated during their time at St. Joseph College Autonomous Devagiri. Enable them to contribute their might through the virtues of our motto, Pro Deo et Patria, serving you and our nation with the truth, compassion, and courage. Lead them to the paths of justice, integrity, and peace, to make the world a better place for humanity and all of creation. Into your hands, Lord, we commend them, along with their hopes and aspirations for the future and their very lives.
Thank you, Father. Let me invite Reverend Andrew N.J. CMI, to Vice Principal, to welcome the gathering. Please be seated.
Respected Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Devdikshant Chatterjee, Director of the Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode. Our guest of honor, Reverend Dr. Biju John Vellakada, Chairman of the governing body of our college. Reverend Fathers, distinguished dignitaries, beloved parents, dear graduates, esteemed faculty members, and dedicated staff. Today is indeed a truly momentous day in the distinguished journey of St. Joseph's College, Devagiri. For nearly 7 decades, this college has stood as a beacon of learning, character formation, and societal transformation in Malabar. Generations of students have walked through these halls, carrying forward our noble vision, Pro Deo et Patria, for God and for the country. And now we gather here to witness and celebrate a new milestone in this inspiring story, the first ever convocation ceremony in the history of our college. This occasion is not just a celebration of academic success, it embodies the collective dreams, aspirations, and tireless efforts of our entire Devagiri family. It's my privilege and great honor to extend a heartfelt welcome to our chief guest, Professor Dr. Devdikshant Chatterjee, the esteemed Director of the Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode. Dr. Chatterjee is an accomplished scholar, an influential author, and a transformative leader who has redefined management education in our country. Now serving as his third term as director of IIM Kozhikode, he has led the institution to remarkable heights, positioning it among the top 3 IIMs in the country. Under his dynamic stewardship, IIM Kozhikode has evolved from a modest B school in a small town to a globally recognized center of excellence. So your presence today is truly inspiring for all of us, especially for our young graduates who stand on the threshold of new beginnings. On behalf of the entire DEVDIKSHANT family, we extend to you our deepest gratitude and a warm, hearty welcome. I also extend a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Reverend Dr. Biju John Vellakada, Chairman of the governing body of our college. As the provincial of St. Thomas Province of CMI Religious Congregation, Father Biju John provides exceptional leadership to many renowned educational institutions across North Malabar and Jammu and Kashmir. He also represents the CMI congregation, which has earned national recognition as one of the country's most transformative educational communities. Reverend Father, on behalf of all gathered here, I extend your deepest gratitude and a very warm welcome. A special word of welcome to Reverend Father Bichuk Isaac, the visionary manager of DEVDIKSHANT institutions. Under his inspiring leadership, DEVDIKSHANT has truly grown into a vibrant educational hub, a hill that now welcomes and nurtures students of all ages, levels, and all backgrounds. Father, a warm and respectful welcome to you. I warmly welcome our principal, Reverend Dr. Bichu Joseph, who took charge as principal of our college in June this academic year. One of his very first and boldest priorities after assuming the office was to organize this convocation ceremony. A heartfelt welcome to you, dear Father. I also acknowledge and warmly welcome Reverend Father Sunila Mantini, Director of Self-Financing Programs, our Vice Principals, Reverend Dr. Sunil Jose, Dr. Vinish PJ, and Dr. Sadish George, our College Administrator, Reverend Father Bonnie Augustine, Senate Member Dr. Manoj Matthews, Controller of Examinations, Dr. George Matthew, Academic Coordinators, Dr. Sanathanan Vellua and Dr. Joey Joseph, our respected heads of departments, Assistant Controllers of Examination, our committed faculty members, and our ever-supportive non-teaching staff led by our college superintendent, Mr. Shaji Ezi. Your presence and dedication make this day all the more meaningful. A warm and respectful welcome to each one of you. A heartfelt welcome to all the proud parents who have gathered here today. Over the years, we have played, as teachers, the role of parents to your children, just as you have often played the role of teachers at home. In this beautiful exchange of roles, our goal has always been the same: the holistic growth and success of our children. We thank you deeply for your trust, support, and sacrifices. A warm and grateful welcome to each one of you. To our dear graduates, you are the pride and promise of this institution. You are the finest fruits of our collective labor, living proof that good trees bear good fruits. Your dedication, talent, and perseverance have brought you this far, and we have no doubt that you will go even farther. We are immensely proud of you all, our torch bearers, who will uphold the legacy of DEVDIKSHANT and make it even more glorious. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to this historic convocation ceremony. Let us celebrate the fruits of our labor, honor the spirit of our graduates, and pray for their bright futures. May God bless you abundantly. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. The chairman's presence and address lent dignity, purpose, and inspiration to our convocation ceremony. May I now invite our chairman, Reverend Dr. Biju John Vellakada CMI, for the chairman's address.
Esteemed guest of the day, Professor Debashish Chatterjee, respected manager Father Biju K. Isaac, Principal Father Biju Joseph, distinguished dignitaries on and off the dais, dear students and most respected parents. Good morning to all of you. I'm greatly honored and privileged to be part of this convocation ceremony of St. Joseph's College, Devagiri. And it's first of its kind in this institution. And we are all here for the students who sit before us. And this is the fourth epic event of one's life, as we say, the graduating day, and the other three being your birth, marriage, and death. And this may be the only one where you are fully conscious, aware, and happy. So congratulations to each and every one of you gathered here. This is a momentous day. Once a freshly graduated secondary school student came back to his home proudly and stand before his dad. With all his enthusiasm, he asked his dad, "Dad, what do you want me to become?" You know that it's a secondary school student and definitely a lot of dreams for him, and the parents also might have a lot of dreams about him. And he expected some kind of answers like being an IAS officer or IPS officer, a doctor, engineer, scientist, and so on. After pausing for a moment, the dad said, "I want you to become a professor." Slightly hesitated, the child asked, "A professor? What kind of professor?" And the dad told, "A professor of happiness. I want you to become a professor of happiness, being happy and provide happiness to each and every one of you with whom you are going to get associated with." Success had many frames, and we assess it in terms of money, power, influence, the societal status, etc. But being happy is the most important way of being successful. And that is the simple thing I need to tell you on this graduation day. Being happy and grateful. Grateful for being here on this earth. You are privileged to be here. And you are privileged to get graduated from this institution. And it is not available for everyone in the world. So being grateful to your institutions, to our parents and the teachers. And that is the first step of being happy. And you need to be relevant. Being relevant is also very important. How can you become relevant? You do a lot of things. Maybe you are in a profession, you will be working, you'll be moving out to various places, various countries. And how can you become relevant? Being relevant is very important. The duty which you do is done by many. What makes you different? how you become important to the society or the people who are getting associated with you, and how can you become relevant. So make sure that with this graduation, you are going to become relevant to the society, to the country, and to the people whom you are going to get associated with in the nearby future. You know that the world around us is not so great all around, and we have a lot of issues around us. And you might be familiar with a book, Humankind, A Hopeful History. The author says a philosophy or a hypothesis, and he says that what is the best remedy to hate, prejudice, and threatening? And his simple answer, it is contact. Get connected. Being in good relations. So if you know how to be friend with everyone, if you are maintaining good contact with everyone, that is the best remedy to all kinds of hatred that is surrounding us, or what kind of prejudices that are around us. Getting connected with the people around, getting connected with oneself, one's own inner self. And that is the only way to solve the issues of the world, current issues. So my dear students, on this convocation day, you need to make a decision that you are going to remain happy throughout your life, irrespective of whatever things that happens to you. And remember that no one can make you happy if you don't want to be. And no one can make you unhappy if you don't want to be. Happiness is your choice. And being relevant to the society. You are supposed to contribute to the society. You received a lot from the society. Grateful to the things we receive in our life, including our very births. Human being is a social animal. We cannot live alone. We are supported and fed by many. And being grateful is the noblest thing. And dear students, on this day, please do remember that human being is a project to be realized. There is a bundle of possibilities in us. We need to find out and realize the project we are. And that is the way we become happy and relevant. So wishing you all the very best. Congratulations to all of you for being graduated to different degrees. And may God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your words of motivation and inspiration, Father. Professor Debashish Chatterjee, our esteemed chief guest, is a globally renowned educator and leadership coach. A postdoctoral Fulbright scholar at Harvard University, he has received training in leadership at Harvard Business School, INSEAD France, and IMD Switzerland. With over 2 decades as a CEO and institutional leader, he has from Fortune 500 companies and 50,000 educators worldwide. He has authored 18 acclaimed books, both non-fiction and fiction, including 1 Minute Wisdom, Leadership Chronicle, and Karma Sutras. His work has appeared in the Wall Street Journal, the Economic Times, and CNN, and his books have been translated into several international and Indian languages. He is credited with transforming a small-town business school into a and among the top 3 IIT 70 management schools worldwide by the Financial Times. He He has served as the director 3 times, a rare achievement, making him the longest serving head of a first generation IIM. It's now my privilege to invite Professor Debashish Chatterjee to deliver the Convocation Address. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to all of you who have other things to do but have decided to come here. Father Biju John Vadakala, Father Biju Isaac, and Father Biju Joseph. This looks like a blizzard of Bijus in this hall. Very bright people. Father Sunil Jose and Father Anton J, and all the distinguished people sitting here on the dais, whose name for paucity of time I am not able to take. Distinguished members of the faculty sitting right in front of me, the students, staff, parents, and of course, the class of 2025. Congratulations, give yourselves a huge applause for being here. Thank you. But you can't applaud, you have to stand up for those behind you, your parents, so please be up on your feet to applaud for your parents who are sitting behind you. You know, when you become a parent, so can I hear that applause for your parents? Thank you. You know, please sit down. See, when you become a parent, it's another kind of graduation. You graduate as a father or a mother. Life will ask you to work harder because you now have a daughter or a son and you have to work much harder, set an example, and your life changes overnight. That's a kind of graduation too. And they have gone through that graduation way before you were born. And it is a profound honor and a privilege on my part to be able to stand here on this momentous day, a day of celebration, a day of hope, of aspiration, of reflection, a day of new beginnings for the first ever convocation. Thank you. First ever convocation of a 70-year-old institution, St. Joseph's College, Devagiri, within brackets, autonomous, whatever that means. This institution has set a benchmark for excellence in education, and we all know that. Education shapes identity, and identity is shaped through learning. You must make use of your learning daily. This learning is like your toothbrush. You don't use somebody else's toothbrush, you use yours. Somebody else's learning is not going to shape your identity. What will shape your identity is your unique learning. If you imitate somebody else, or somebody else's learning curve, then you have to recognize that imitation is limitation. You can only be yourself. And if you ask me, what is this one thing that I would ask you to think of on this day of graduation is, never forget who you are. Because who you are, if you go back 7 generations behind you, your grandparents, all of you have 2 parents, 2 grandparents, who you are is a combination of the aspiration of 100,000 people whose reality is inside your DNA. Who you could be is a possibility that lurks inside this neural structure, which is a space-time event of 1 million events happening to produce who you are right now. It takes 1 million years for nature to produce a single flower, the perfection of the shape of a flower. So you can imagine how many years of nature's work must have taken to create who you are, your neural structure, your brain. Now, if you do drugs, or if you consume alcohol or do substance abuse beyond a point, you're destroying a potential that existence is created through you. Such is the enormity of who you are. So if you forget who you are, you will not know how people experience you when you meet somebody, the way that person experiences you is your identity. How they experience themselves in your company is also your identity. If the chechi who's serving you a cup of tea, if you don't even make eye contact, you just take the tea and forget about the person as though this was a number or an object, then the person called your chechi is experiencing you as a very unresponsive, dull, insensitive human being. So your identity is shaped on an everyday basis through your learning. Very often, you have to forget your assumed identity. You're a professor or a director. I'm in Calcutta, a city known for processions and politics and everything that you can think of. I have a cab driver, black and yellow cab driver, who is racing through the roads, violating all traffic norms. I said, "What are you doing, sir?" He said, "I am a racist. I like races." I said, "You're a racist?" He doesn't know what the word racist means, but he says, "I'm a racist." And then he turns around and asks me, "Sir, who are you?" I said, "Just as you drive cars, I have to drive faculty and students, so I'm a fascist." And then he points towards my faculty and says, "Who is this person?" I said, "He deals with Marx and remarks, so he's a Marxist." Now, what happens to these words? And you have to understand that your identity is being constantly reshaped by people who don't know you and don't know themselves. And you have to be aware and alert to that. And so don't get frustrated if people don't recognize you in your potential, because they live in their own worlds, they're living in their own heads. And so the first thing when you try to shape your identity is a process called concentration. What is concentration? In the age of distraction, it is the ability to channel your mental forces in the direction of what is desirable to you. And what is the power of concentration? If you look at coal becoming diamond, it's actually concentration. A black coal does not reflect light, but the diamond is concentrated enough to be able to reflect precious light, which is why the diamond is so precious. Right? And so concentration of the mental forces would require that you will do away with any distraction that comes in your way. And today's world is conspiring to distract you at every 10 seconds. The social media that this is like any distraction, any excursion into something that is not useful, something that distracts you is going to take away from your learning curve, from your productivity. And so, just as you consume empty calories when you have burgers, when you have junk food, you consume empty calories when you have junk information. These calories will do you no good. It's good for gossip once in a while, but it will do you no good. So empty calories in your head, you have to get rid of. And for that, you have to understand that in your physical and mental universe, concentration is critical. You will hear about a book that I've just written. It's called 1 Minute Wisdom. And people said, in 1 minute, how can you get wisdom? I said, you can get it in a moment, not even in a minute. Imagine you are in Ahmedabad in that airplane, in that Boeing flight, where you're tying your seat belts, aspiring for a nice journey to England from Ahmedabad, and all of a sudden, within 32 seconds, you are thinking of death and life. So if you look at a moment as a unit of life, every moment would count if you had only 6 seconds to live. I had a conversation while I was in France with the former CEO of, colleagues of the former CEO of PricewaterhouseCoopers. It's a global consulting firm. At the age of 54, the CEO decides to resign. Why? Because he has cancer. He has terminal cancer, and he has 3 months to live. And he writes a little paper that says, I'm lucky that I have only 3 months to live. You can wonder, how can somebody be lucky when he has 3 months to live? Then he decided to use his 3 months in the following way. In the first month, he decided to meet all his professional colleagues in the professional space, managers, workers, everybody that he had touched in his life, and he wanted to have a conversation with them about life and death. In the next month, he had conversations with his family members, only with his close family members. The last month, he had time only for his wife and his mother and his kids. 1 full month. And he said, for the first time I realized that every moment of my life counts. And if you had only 3 months to live, how would you live your life? We'll tell you what concentration is all about. Concentration is the ability to live fully, fundamentally, profoundly, this precious life that you have been gifted. If you are not living it fully, you wasted your life to that extent. 3 months is enough. And 30 years is not enough, depending on whether or not you are concentrated. Look at a bee that is buzzing around. The bee will live a couple of days. The seasonal flower will live only a few seconds, but they live fully. You don't have to live in years, you have to live in moments. And this is very important for us to realize. So every moment counts. These moments hold the intensity of million space-time events. In this moment, you can distinguish between data, information, and wisdom. What is data? It is raining. It is data is raining. It is raining is data. What is information? It is raining in Kozhikode. This is information. What is wisdom? It is raining in Kozhikode, therefore I have to carry an umbrella. This is wisdom. Now, wisdom does not come after years and years. Wisdom comes in the moment, provided you are focused enough, you are concentrated enough to move from data to information, from information to wisdom. What is in front of you, what you do with what is in front of you, how you do it, is what, right? And you have to be fundamentally aware of this. The second C, the first C, Father Biju John Varakara had almost said whatever I had to say. So I'm changing my speech completely to honor, because, great minds think alike. So he's thought it before me. The next thing is contribution. He used the word relevance, and it's very, very important. What is contribution? Contribution is not what you do. Contribution is how you can sort out problem. Like 3 friends have gone to a restaurant. And you say, look, this is a special day. I am taking care of the bills. You enjoy the food that you like. No, you're solving a problem. Let me sort this out. Let me handle this. Let me do it for you. This is contribution. And more of your actions, if they become contributory, then you will realize that it is not your pedigree or your degree that makes the contribution. It is what you do with it in the service of people who need it. After I finished my PhD, just like some of you did, I went to my small village in Bengal, and I saw a man who was asking me, so what are you doing these days? I said, I am a doctor. You're a doctor? What kind of a doctor? A doctor of philosophy. Philosophy? What kind of disease is philosophy? I said, oh my God. So PhD means nothing to him unless you cure a disease or solve a problem or make a contribution. And so fundamentally, a doctor of philosophy makes no sense to a lot of people in this country, illiterate people. 80% of India, you can't even understand what PhD means. Now you go with a PhD with an ego boosted like a football, and you go to a village and you encounter a person who doesn't value this PhD at all. How do you still make yourself valuable to him, to the last minute, to the farmer, to the little shopkeeper, to the tea shop owner? How do you make yourself useful? When action becomes contribution, then you live in an other-centered universe. I'll give you an example. I'm in Japan, and I love sushis. So I want to go to the most well-known restaurant in Tokyo which serves sushis, and this restaurant sits only 10 people. Only 10 can sit there. And the seats are booked well in advance. So I go there in search of the best sushis in the world. And I look at the menu card, and when I look at the menu card, my heartbeat has increased because the price is so high. I wonder if I should get out of the restaurant because I simply cannot afford it. But then I have a card and I have an Indian flag on my jacket. So I said, it'll be an insult to my country if I walk out of a restaurant like that. So I continue to stay, and the food comes. The first plate that is served is a seaweed. The next is an octopus, and I can't eat most of it. Only 50% of what was served, 10-course meal, I could eat. And then I was waiting for the bill to come. My heart is beating very fast, the bill comes. And the bill is a small fraction of the menu card charge, 1/8 of the actual price. So I turned to this woman who's serving me, I asked her, how come the bill is so less? Although I'm very happy to see it. I want the reason. She says, I was watching you eat those sushis. I billed you not for what you ordered, but what you enjoyed. I only billed you for what you enjoyed, not what you ordered. Think of contribution. Will I go back to another restaurant? No. Because of the way this woman makes a contribution to my life, to what I enjoyed, really enjoyed. Is it possible that you think of a person called Narayan Murthy who cannot go to IIT because his father cannot afford? Narayan Murthy and I sit on the university in Chennai. So I was helping students to get into IITs when he himself could not, his father could not afford it. He said, I felt a kind of energy that one rarely feels. It's not the energy of the achiever. It is not the energy of the achiever. It is the energy of the contributor, which is a different kind of energy. When you help others to succeed where you could not go. And therefore, when I wrote a book, I said, not Kaun Banega Crorepati, I said, Kaun Crorepati. Not so easy to become a Narayan Murthy. And you will know why. Because here is a contribution. Here is a leader. What does the achiever do? The achiever continuously wants to achieve for himself or herself. What does a leader do? A leader achieves on behalf of the larger community, larger group. Achieves something for himself in the process. You see what I'm saying? You heard of India's cricket captain, Sourav Ganguly. I'm a little biased. Can I take a few more minutes, Father? You have no choice but to say yes. What else can you say? Anyway, so thank you. Sourav Ganguly, India's cricket captain. He's batting with Virendra Sehwag, and India is chasing a formidable score that England has set for victory, 300+ score. And Sourav Ganguly and Virendra Sehwag taking strike, and he tells Virendra Sehwag, he's the captain, and he says, look, Sehwag, bat slowly and carefully, because if we lose your wicket and my wicket, then we will not be able to win. He said, no, don't worry, we'll win this one. And he says, but bat carefully, don't try those strokes to start with. But Sehwag doesn't listen. First ball, he hits for a 6. And Ganguly walks up to him and says, look, now be careful, take a single or defend the ball. Sehwag hits the next ball for a 4. And then he's not making eye contact with his captain. Then Sourav says, next one, another 4. And Ganguly says, I've stopped talking to him. I'm very, very angry that he's not listening to me. And then finally, in the last ball, he pushes for a single, and as they're crossing over, Sehwag says to Ganguly, look, Dada, you told me to take a single, I've taken single, and I'm returning strike. And India won that match, and Ganguly said, I realized one thing, that Virendra Sehwag has one way of winning a match, Rahul Dravid has another way of winning the match, Srishant has another way of winning the match, Sanju Samson has another way of winning the match. So each one has a different way of winning. If you're a leader, you have to make winners. You can't be a leader when there are losers all around you. You can't be a leader. When you go up and the institution goes down, you cannot be a leader. Right? It is important for you to remember that. Finally, I come to what Father Vijay John referred to as contacts, connection. You live in a hyper-connected world, and you live in a world where you download more than you upload. Please do not download if you can't upload 3 times as much. So you have to share, then you download. Then you are making a connection, right? Otherwise you are destroying connections. You have to understand that the culture of the heart, Hridaya Vritti, which is different from Buddhi Vritti. Buddhi Vritti is intellectual culture. The culture of the heart, largeness of the heart. When somebody praises you, he or she will say, this is a big-hearted fellow. They will not say, this is a big-brained fellow. The culture of the heart is very, very critical, and you can do it without going to an institution. We see leaders who have never gone to schools, they have made an impact because they had a large heart. What is a large heart? I'm going to end with a story, mercifully end with a story. This is from the Harvard Business School, and I see the announcement of Baker Scholarship. You know, Baker Scholarship is 5%, just 5% of the graduates of Harvard Business School. They are really the prized ones who will make the cut. Companies will run after them. So this guy receives a communication from the provost that you are now being declared as a Baker Scholar, top 5% of the class. This guy is very happy, but he adds up the score, his marks from the first year, from the time exams were taken, all the scores that were added, and he recognizes that he's not supposed to get Baker Scholarship because there's a miscalculation. Now, what is he thinking? He's thinking, that is the provost's problem. Why do I have to inform him that he made a miscalculation? I got Baker Scholarship. But his conscience pricks him. He says, look, if I get it, somebody else is going to get denied that scholarship. So he walks up to the provost. He says, I think there's a calculation problem. The provost does the calculation again, the math again. He says, yes, this is our problem. I'm sorry, I have to take away your name. So his name is taken away. But then in a commencement speech like this, just like this at the Harvard Business School, and I witnessed to the commencement speech, the dean is making an announcement of the Baker Scholar. Each time a scholar's name is announced, there's a huge applause. And then the dean says, after all the awards are given, the dean says, there's one person whose name I must mention. This is the person who was wrongly given a Baker Scholarship, and he himself disclosed it to the bursar, and he refused the scholarship. Can you please stand up, gentlemen? And he stood up, the entire hall stood up. Recruiters were running after him to get him to their companies. He did not get Baker Scholarship, but he got the reward that was in exponential proportion, much greater proportion. So to the graduates, to the undergraduates and postgraduates and scholars who have earned their doctorates, hearty congratulations. Those of you who will get your awards, many congratulations. Those of you who wouldn't get them, who have just scraped through or passed your exam, you can still be the Prime Minister and President. So don't lose heart. Today marks the culmination of years of discipline, perseverance and pursuit of knowledge, but it also signals the beginning of something remarkable, beginning of another life. Congratulations once again, and may your journey ahead be of continuous surprises and discovery. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wise words, thoughtfully shared with a tinge of humor. Professor Debashish Chatterjee's latest book, 1 Minute Wisdom, to 3 leadership and that inspire living one time.
an honor for the release of the manager.
As a token of our appreciation and gratitude, a memento will now be presented to our chief guest. I invite our principal, Reverend Dr. Biju Joseph CMI, to do the honors.
Thank you. I now invite our manager, Reverend Biju K. Isaac CMI, for the manager's address.
Professor Debashish Chatterjee, Director, IIM Kozhikode, Dr. Biju John Bellakada, Chairman Governing Body, St. Joseph College, Devagiri, Dr. Biju Joseph CMI, Principal, വേദിയിലും സദസ്സിലുമിരിക്കുന്ന മഹത് വ്യക്തികളെ, പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെ, മാതാപിതാക്കന്മാരെ, അധ്യാപകരെ, ആദ്യമേ തന്നെ ഇന്ന് ഈ സെറമണിക്കായിട്ട് കടന്നു വന്നിട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെയും അഭിനന്ദിക്കുവാനായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ പേരിൽ, മാനേജർ എന്ന നിലയിൽ നിങ്ങളെല്ലാം ആത്മാർത്ഥമായിട്ട് അഭിനന്ദിക്കുകയാണ്. പലപ്പോഴും ഈ ഒരു വേഷഭൂഷാദികളൊക്കെ ധരിച്ച് ഇങ്ങനെ നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ മുഖം നോക്കുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ വളരെ ഗൗരവത്തോടുകൂടി വളരെ സീരിയസ് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അതൊരു പരിധിവരെ നല്ലതാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ ചിന്തിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ നല്ല അഭിമാനത്തോടെയും ആത്മാഭിമാനത്തോടെയും ഇരിക്കേണ്ട നിമിഷങ്ങളാണ്. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു ഗ്രാജുവേഷൻ സെറമണിയുടെ ഭാഗമാണ് എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് ഈ ഗ്രാജുവേഷൻ സെറമണി ോടുകൂടെ ഓർക്കണമെന്നുള്ളതാണ്. മൂന്നാമതായിട്ട് ഈ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റിനാണ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാ സൗകര്യങ്ങളും ഭൗതിക സാഹചര്യങ്ങൾ ഒരുക്കി തന്നത് ഈ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റുമാണ്. ഈ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റിൻ്റെയും ഏറ്റവും നന്ദിയോടുകൂടെ നിങ്ങൾ ഓർക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഇന്ന് ഈ ഗ്രാജുവേഷൻ സെറമണി കഴിഞ്ഞ് നിങ്ങൾ ഇന്ന് പോകുമ്പോൾ, പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ 3 വർഷം പഠിച്ചവരുണ്ട്, 2 വർഷം പഠിച്ചവർ, 5 വർഷമൊക്കെ ഈ വിദ്യാലയത്തിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ കോളേജിലൂടെ കടന്നു കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ ഒരു ചെറിയ ഒരു ഉപദേശം മാത്രം, ഉപദേശമായിട്ട് കണക്കാക്കേണ്ട ഒരു ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പത്രത്തിൽ വന്ന ഒരു പരസ്യമാണ്. ഇപ്രകാരമാണത്: എ ഷിപ്പ് ഇൻ ദ ഹാർബർ ഈസ് സേഫ്, ബട്ട് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് വാട്ട് ദ ഷിപ്പ് ബിൽറ്റ് ഫോർ എന്ന്. ഒരു കപ്പൽ ഹാർബറിൽ, തുറമുഖത്ത് വളരെ സേഫാണ് എപ്പോഴും. അതിനായിട്ടുണ്ടാക്കപ്പെട്ടതല്ല ഷിപ്പ് എന്നുള്ളതറിയാം. അതിങ്ങനെ സെയിലിങ്ങിന് പോകേണ്ടതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഇന്നേ ദിവസം നിങ്ങൾ പുറത്തേക്ക് കൂടുതൽ പഠിക്കുവാനായിട്ട് ഹയർ സ്റ്റഡീസിനോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ജോലിക്കോ ഒക്കെ ഇറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ കാറ്റും കോളും ഉണ്ടാകുക സ്വാഭാവികമാണ്. ഇടിയും മഴയും ഉണ്ടാകാം, മിന്നലും ഉണ്ടാകാം. പക്ഷെ ഇവിടെയൊക്കെ തലയുയർത്തി തൻ്റെ ഇടത്തോടെ നിൽക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് നേടിയ അറിവും ജ്ഞാനവും ഈ വർഷങ്ങളിൽ നിങ്ങൾ നേടിയെടുത്ത നിങ്ങളുടെ കഴിവുകളും നിങ്ങളെ സഹായിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുകയാണ്. തൻ്റെ ഇടത്തോടെ ആത്മാഭിമാനത്തോടെ തല ഉയർത്തി ജീവിക്കുവാനായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സാധിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി.
Thank you, Father. With the principal's request to the chairman, we now proceed to the most important part of today's convocation, the formal awarding of degrees.
I have the honor to request you, Father Chairman, to declare the convocation ceremony open.
This convocation ceremony of St. Joseph's College Autonomous Devagiri, affiliated to the University of Calicut, has been called to award the degrees to the candidates who, in the examinations held for the purpose, have been certified worthy of the same. I declare the convocation ceremony open. Let the candidates for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Master and Bachelor under Humanities, Science, Commerce, Social Work and Business Administration be presented.
Now, the Controller of Examinations presents the candidates for the award of degrees.
Father Chairman, I wish to present you the candidates named in the list for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Master and Bachelor under Humanities, Science, Commerce, Social Work and Business Administration. They have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, to which I pray they be admitted. I invite the heads of the departments to present the candidates to receive the certificates of appreciation, position certificates, and provisional degree certificates from the dignitaries. All the awardees and other candidates are requested to come in the order in which their names are called.
We now proceed to the formal awarding of degrees. I request all graduates to kindly follow the ushers and stand only on the marked spots on stage while receiving your certificates. We now begin with the awarding of doctoral degrees. May I invite our chief guest, Professor Devdikshant Chatterjee, to kindly award the doctoral degrees. Dr. Merrill Matthew, Coordinator, Research Advisory Committee and Head of the Department Physics, will now present the eligible candidates for the award of doctoral degree in Chemistry, Economics, English and Zoology.
Dear Chairman, I recommend the following graduates for the award of doctoral degree in Botany. Dr. Abarna Balakrishnan. Dr. Ebin Kurian. Dr. Ebin Kurian. Dr. Bhavana R. Mohanan P. Dr. Aparna Prasad. Dr. Neena A. Dr. Ashwindas T.P. I recommend the following graduates for the award of doctoral degree in chemistry. Dr. Annie Steffi. Dr. Abhisha V.S. Dr. Amarda K. I recommend the following graduates for the award of doctoral degree in economics. Dr. Esther Martin. Dr. Ashraf Panancheri. Dr. Sujin K.N. I recommend the following graduates for the award of doctoral degree in English. Dr. Veena A. I recommend the following graduates for the award of doctoral degree in zoology. Dr. Bin Shah. Dr. Pramila K. Dr. Shruti M.C. Dr. Jitmon B.A. Dr. Divya M. Dr. Ashley Kurian.
As our chief guest, Professor Debashish Chatterjee takes his leave due to prior commitments, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to him for graciously conferring the doctoral degrees and honoring this special day with his inspiring presence. His words of wisdom and encouragement will remain with our graduates as we move forward in their academic and professional journeys. We thank him sincerely for taking time from his busy schedule to be with us and wish him continued success in all his future endeavors.
May I invite the chairman, Reverend Dr. Biju John Vellakada, to kindly award the degrees. Dr. Meryl Matthew, head of the Department of Physics, will now present the eligible candidates of Master of Commerce, Master of Science in Computer Science, Mathematics, Psychology and Zoology for the award of degree.
I recommend the following graduates for the award of Master of Science degree in Botany. Adulya K, rank 2. Alfin Saji, 3rd rank. Anchima Shekhar. Ashwadi VM. Fatima Mishriya V. Florence Thomas. Khadija BBP. Megha PP. Needu Sudesh C. Salima Raj BS. Tina NU. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Master of Commerce degree. Ashwini Gopinath, 1st rank. Ashwati Gopinath, 3rd rank. Anusri P. Murali. Ashida G. Rao. Ashwin Prasad. Fatimat Shabna B. Malavika PR. Nirmal Kumar M. Sakhamma KP. Vivek M. recommend the following graduates for the award of Master of Science degree in Computer Science. Shabna TKP, first rank. Brigitta PV, second rank. Roshit Krishna P, third rank. Fatima Femin KK. Nahida M. Noof Abdul Rahim AP. PV Swati Krishna. Rihanna N. Srirag S. Unnimaya. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Master of Science degree in Mathematics. Nandana Rajiv VV, second rank. Amina Afra E. Arjun Harish. Ashwati CP. Kritya Elizabeth Chivichan. Jo Maria Joy. Maya Madhusudanan. Sanuja PS. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Master of Science degree in Psychology. Hanna Mehaboob CP, third rank. Amarda KT. Dia K. Josna Jos. Mahisha M. Murshida Banu P. Neslin Maria Babu. Nimisha Saji. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Master of Science degree in Zoology. Rana Fatima, second rank. Anakha Tom, third rank. Aisha Hairin Najib. Jilja DS. Ria R. Freya Srikumar.
Dr. Vemoth Vinita Nair, Head of the Department of English, will now present the eligible candidates of Master of Arts in English Language and Literature, Economics, Malayalam with Journalism, Master of Science in Statistics, Master of Social Work, Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Economics and Mathematics double major, and English Language and Literature for the award of degree.
Dear Chairman, I recommend the following graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Arts in English Language and Literature. Kamal Mary Vadaketala, third rank. Arsha P. Christina John. I recommend the following graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Arts in Economics. Meenu K. Nair. Swati P.S. I recommend the following graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Arts in Malayalam with Journalism. Sritu Manojan, first rank. Alagananda K. Annie Rose Anthony. Linsha Fatima T. Meghna N.M. Nevis Augustine. Salima N.V. I recommend the following graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Statistics. Aditya Mani P., first rank. Rosmi N.A., third rank. Anisha M. Anusri VJ. Ardra Subhash. Devika Lakshmi. Kavya P. Rifa Fatima PM. Rose Maria Jose. Shanija K. Sri Lakshmi SS. Yusra KP. I recommend the following graduates for the award of the degree of Masters in Social Work, Hima UP 3rd rank. Alka George. Anushri M. Reggie. Athena Emmanuel. Iona Santosh. Elba Merin Sajay. Kavya T. Nandana Suresh Kumar. Sheetal Jose. I recommend the following graduates for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Gayatri N, 2nd rank. Josna Maria PS, 3rd rank. Anusha K. Sabu. Alagananda S. Girish. Alisha Biju. Bhavya Lakshmi MK. Adira K. Jilsha Joseph. Namika Divakaran. Ajanya Biju KK. Devaganga S. Binu. Dhanushri A. Dilna Saji. James Matthew. Namita A.S. Rosna Saji. Shiara Vimal. Sujit Sunil Kumar. Sundus Diya K. Umar Al Farouk MN. Vismaya P. I recommend the following graduates for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics and Mathematics Double Main, Ajay Benny. I recommend the following graduates for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Arts in BA English Language and Literature, Ganesh Krishna S., first rank. Abhinav Raghavan. Alvina Manoj. Fatima Murshida MU. Hiba Bashir. Jayalakshmi CP.
Dr. Del Sebastian, Head of the Department of Botany, will now present the eligible candidates of Bachelor of Science in Botany, Chemistry, Mathematics, Physics, Psychology, and Bachelor of Science in Zoology for the award of degree.
Dear Chairman, I recommend following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science degree in Botany. First rank, Anne Maria Jose. Second rank, Mohsina Tasni. Telma Shaji. Meghna Sandosh. Ranjida K. Abhirami NT. Anujada Santosh. Nandana Anil Kumar. Pooja Krishna. Swadi Kea. I recommend following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science degree in Chemistry. Nayana K, 4th rank. Tasneem Jahan N. I recommend following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science degree in Mathematics. Pavitra CJ. Advait BS. Fatima Jauhara AK. Nida Fatima TP. Revadi PR. Teresa Shiji. Alona Maria Sajan. Anamika M. Ananjan EB. Devika P. Gayatri R. Jesselyn Teresa Joseph. Meghna Benny. Robbie Robert. Sharanya TT. Taraga KS. I recommend following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science degree in Physics. Shivaganga O, 1st rank. Rubina KP, 2nd rank. Namida KT, 3rd rank. Amitlal GK, 4th rank. Nirmal S, 5th rank. Vaishnav VS. Devananda MS. Gautam Krishna S. Anaj BK. Ayush T. Indulega T. Maria Sunny. I recommend following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Hannah Rose. Irene Nelson, 2nd rank. Avani IK. Alansa Gendry. Fatima Jinshana. Hiba Shirin P. Misa K. Nandana PK. Shama Reis. Arya G. Nair. Diya Dayan. Fatima Harsha MK. Hamda Habib. Niha KK. Sana Shaji. Sri Lakshmi R. I recommend following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science degree in Zoology. Aditya C, 1st rank. Najia Shirin V, second rank. Anupriya GM, third rank. Anaga Emmanuel, fourth rank. Alina Gigi. Ashwadi PC. Hridya Jayachandran NK. Namida Kutakil. Nasha TP. Niha RS. Rashmi Jose. Amala Maria Biju. Gladys Teresa. Malaviga PN. Naja Febin CK. Vishwajit E.
May I invite the manager, Reverend Bijuki Isaac, to kindly award the degrees. Dr. Asha Unnikrishnan, Head of the Department of Computer Science, will now present the candidates of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Computer Science and Mathematics double major, and Bachelor of Computer Application for the award of degree.
Dear Chairman, I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science and Mathematics double major. P. Yeshwant, second rank. Advait R, third rank. Mariam Kabir. Uday Pradeep. Aruni Sajid. Gopika P. Ridha V. Amin Fuhad. Mithun K. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science. Aditi C. Abhijit Benny. Akshat OK. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science Honours Degree in Mathematics. Aman BS, first rank. Isha KK, second rank. Sneha S. Karun, third rank. Sitara Sulaiman. Durgamani K. Nia B. Ria Fahan PM. Sandra KK. Sarga VK. Shweta Krishna C. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor Degree in Computer Application. Devika Rakesh, second rank. Nirupama Vincent. Akhil Dominic. Amel Ahmad MP. Ekta M. Vishal M. Ankit Pratish Menon. Gifty Marin Joy. Malavika K. Manoj. Mithun Saji. Sayuj Pudiotil. Abhijit CP. Abhina Mary Binoy. Ashin Sabu. Dia Binu. Jiffin George. Kripa GS. Liana. Noel Thomas. PP. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Commerce degree with a specialization in finance. Brinda A, first rank. Jasmine Gilson. Adnan Mohammed K. Alina KV. Dilsha P. Nimisha P. Sunil. Parvati S. Amina Nada PK. Apurva Mallisheri. Arshana E. Devika Suresh. Ishan Kolakadan. Sneha P. Sunil. Sanan Reyes. Sri Lakshmi P. Shrita Sumesh M. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Commerce degree with a specialization in computer application. Riju Joseph. M. Vishnu Das. Riju Joseph, M. Vishnu Das, Rishi Rohit Ramohan.
Ms. Sneha Lucy Joy, Head of the Department of Commerce and Management, will now present the candidates of Bachelor of Commerce Professional, Bachelor of Commerce Honours, Bachelor of Sports Management, Bachelor of Business Administration Honours and Bachelor of Business Administration for the award of degree.
Dear Chairman, I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Commerce Professional Degree. Second rank, Lena Firoz. Devna Shabi. Fatima Fella MP. Shikhapi. Abhishek P. Alina Elizabeth Babu. Adul Krishna. Fida M. Jagrati Bey. Jasna Jaimon. Muhammad Akil Bawa. Sri Varada Kurvail. Krishna Indrajit. Abel Sam. Aishwarya Padmanabhan. George Joseph. Muhammad Jasil. Raj Murali Krishna. Swati. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Commerce Honours Degree. First rank, Muhammad Wasil T. Second rank, Shamna. Third rank, Anfas Muhammad Palika Parambil. Fourth rank, Fatima Hannavi. Gio Austin Philip. Muhammad Shahal CP. Muhammad Sufai. Nasal T.
Nivedya V. Pavitra Dinesh. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor Degree in Sports Management. First rank, Abhinav Krishna. Abhishek Sadish. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Business Administration Honours Degree. First rank, Fatima Fida KK. Second rank, Fatimatul Haifa. Aisha Shamia PT. Fatima Fida Abdul Kareem. Hashir Anwar VP. Mohammad Sinan PP. Nafi Muhammad. Nikhila Imbichu. Salman Ismail Valparambil. Shafa Ashraf EK. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor Degree in Business Administration. First rank, Dweni C. Prajapati. Second rank, Diya K. Third rank, Betsy Agnes Paul. Fourth rank, Amil MK. Fifth rank, Safa Salif Cherukunat. Chinmay Anup K. Abhishek Keya. Advait Mangal E. Ashina MP. Anjana Kailas.
Mohammad Nasif. Rasin Becker KK.
Ms. Anjana Matthew, Head of the Department of Functional and Applied English, will now present the candidates of Bachelor of Arts in English Language and Literature, Functional English, Animation and Graphic Design, and Mass Communication and Journalism for the award of degree.
Dear Chairman, I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Arts degree in English Language and Literature. Indrananda M. Neeraja Srikumar, Santwana Billy, Tamanna Prasad, Ananya J. Prasit, Tamanna Prasad, Ananya J. Prasit, Krishna K. Shruti S. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Arts degree in Functional English. First rank, Sri Lakshmi C. Third rank, Rissa Hashim. Fourth rank, Anna Biju. Fifth rank, Kirti Sen. Naima Rashid. Kashmira Prashod. Aparna Sri P. Aisha Fina PK. Sania Jose. Shifa Qasim K. I recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Arts degree in Animation and Graphic Design. First rank, Abin P. Second rank, Rida Rosik. Third rank, Anamika VK. Fourth rank, Gokul Krishna K. Sixth rank, R. Varshini. recommend the following graduates for the award of Bachelor of Arts degree in Journalism and Mass Communication. First rank, Devnasri P. Fourth rank, Arjun S. Deepak G. Shreya Das. Sufail Mustafa. Angel PK. Fatima Noora P. Kansa Siraju. Meha Asgar. Merin Janet KP. Sofna Anu 80. Shreya EK. Uday MS. Fatima Amana, Master of Science in Computer Science. Fatima Amana, Master of Science in Computer Science. Muhammad Shasan, Master of Science in Computer Science. Selva P, Master of Science in Psychology. Shirin PK, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Shivani S, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Haripriya Mugundan, Master of Social Work. Nida Febin VK, Master of Social Work. Rejit M, Bachelor of Arts in Economics. Josna Casey, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Noel Judy, Bachelor of Computer Application. Ajanya Vinayan, Bachelor of Computer Application. Shreya Babu. Shreya Babu, Bachelor of Commerce in Finance. Dija Fatima, Bachelor of Commerce Professional. Aman Ashraf, Bachelor of Commerce Professional. Amar bin Mustafa, Bachelor of Commerce Professional. Shahala Abdullah CB, Bachelor of Business Administration Honours. Muhammad Akil, Bachelor of Business Administration. Rasin Bakar KK, Bachelor of Business Administration. Avantika Subhash, Bachelor of Arts in Animation and Graphic Design. Hiba Riroshi, Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication. Fissa Subair, Bachelor of Business Administration. Claire Jose, Bachelor of Science in Zoology. Conferring the degree is a formal act by which the chairman grants our graduates their rightful academic titles, marking their official transition from students to graduates.
Now, the principal requests the chairman to formally confer the degrees upon all eligible candidates.
I request all the candidates recommended for the award of degrees to kindly stand up. I request for the chairman to award the degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, as the chairman of governing body of St. Joseph's College Autonomous, Devagiri, affiliated to the University of Calicut, I hereby award you the degrees having been examined, certified and approved by the university for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Master and Bachelor degrees under Humanities, Science, Commerce, Social Work, and Business Administration. I charge you that ever in your life, thought, actions, and conversations, you show yourself worthy of the degree awarded.
Graduates, please remain standing. The graduation pledge is a solemn promise by our graduates to uphold the values and responsibilities entrusted to them by this institution. Graduates, please remain standing to take the graduation pledge. Dr. Sadish George, the Vice Principal, will now administer the pledge.
Graduates, please keep your right hand close to your heart and repeat the pledge after me. As a graduate of St. Joseph's College, Autonomous Devagiri, I promise to uphold the dignity, honor, and prestige of this institution. Throughout my life, I will cherish and exemplify the core values and graduate attributes inculcated in me in this temple of learning. I will conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility for my actions and respecting the rights, opinions, and dignity of all. To the best of my ability, I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills for the advancement of learning, human well-being, and public good. I will strive to create a better society with a sense of fairness, justice, and environmental responsibility. I will follow the path of righteousness to prove myself an ethical, worthy citizen of my country. As I leave the portals of my alma mater, I promise to carry on its motto, for God and country. I take this pledge by reaffirming my faith in God Almighty, who will always be my guide.
Congratulations, you are now graduates. Please be seated.
Our principal will now congratulate the graduates and address the gathering. May I invite our principal to kindly offer his words of felicitation.
Respected Chairman of the program, Reverend Dr. Father Biju John Vellakada, Manager of the College, Father Biju K. Isaac, respected dignitaries on and off the dais, dear parents, stars of the day, my dear students. DEVDIKSHANT, the graduation ceremony of St. Joseph's College, Devagiri, is a milestone in the history of Devagiri College. Let me begin by congratulating the graduates with a special word of appreciation and a heart full of gratitude to all the parents who believed us and trust them in our hands. Your trust is the signet on our ring. This day is special as we celebrate the accomplishment of a period and, most importantly, the collective efforts and testament of Devagiri community, which has a legacy of 69 years. Our college aims at the holistic development of each and every individual. We focus on fostering students to be intellectually mature, morally upright, and be champions of justice, love, truth, and peace. We aim to build a community dedicated to excellence and instill a sense of responsibility to the nation. To the class of 2025, may faith in God give you courage to move ahead with love. May you stand morally upright even when all others are corrupt. May you be just when the whole world is unjust. Spread the warmth of love and lead kindly the light of knowledge gained from this institution. The famous writer Clippings in his poem Eve mentioned like this: if you can meet with triumph and disaster, meet the two impostors just the same. When life offers you both, be gentle. As you graduate, remember, this is the beginning of a new era as torch bearers of this prestigious institution. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Aim for perfection and chase your dreams passionately. Remember the knowledge you received should be used for constructive and developmental progress of our nation and for serving the entire humanity. Have a sense of social responsibility, and may humanitarian concerns be the key word of your life. As you tread gloriously, may each step be stamped with the spirit of Devagiri. In your heights, we will be proud of you. In your low, your Alma will embrace you like a mother. Work with the motto, Pro Deo et Patria, for God and country. May your life be meaningful with a purpose to resolve. In your pursuit of excellence, aspire for the zenith, and may your journey be full of grace and glory. In the name of God and country, wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. I now invite the graduate's representative, Ms. Carmel Mary Vadakethala, to share her words of gratitude and joy on behalf of all the graduates.
Good morning, everyone. Dignitaries on the dais, respected teachers, proud parents, and cherished friends. Gratitude is a quiet strength that reminds us we didn't reach this point alone. I am here today not just as an individual, but as the voice of every student who has walked through the halls of this college to say thank you. Today marks the culmination of a journey, one that began with nervous first steps through the gates of this institution and led us here, filled with knowledge, growth, friendships, and purpose. And while this may be the end of our college chapter, it is also the beginning of the rest of our lives. Lives shaped in no small part by the values, experiences, and education we received here. When we reverse the hourglass and look back to where it all began, The vision is nothing short of inspiring, reminding us how far we have come and how much we have grown. As a naturally extroverted girl, this college was always an open door, a welcoming space that encouraged me to step forward and showcase my talents. It was a carefully crafted environment full of opportunities for every student to grow and shine. From taking charge as class representative from day one to the final day, to competing in college elections, I had the chance to be actively involved in almost every community within the campus. As teenagers, we came with dreams and doubts. Today, we depart with confidence, clarity, and the power to create meaningful changes. This transformation wouldn't have been possible without Devagiri, which embraced us with a nurturing maternal warmth, offering a safe space to grow, learn, and find ourselves. And Calicut definitely a second home reassured. So thank you, Devagiri, for this institution was not just a place for academic learning, but a platform where we discovered our passions, shaped our goals, and built the confidence to face the real world. The guidance, the discipline, and the encouragement we received within these walls have left a deep imprint on each of us. We are proud to carry forward the legacy of this college into the future. To our dedicated teachers and mentors, thank you for being more than educators. You challenged us, you guided us, and believed in us even when we doubted ourselves. Your patience, wisdom, and tireless efforts lit our paths, and your belief in our potential gave us the strength to keep going. To our families, thank you for your unconditional love and support. Your sacrifices, your encouragement, and your silent prayers stood behind every achievement we celebrate today. We may be wearing these gowns, but your role in getting us here cannot be overstated. To our friends, classmates, and peers, thank you for being each other's support system. We had built together a beautiful campus life. Tunnel from this day will chant our stories to the coming folk. And now, as the moments gently draw to a close, I find myself facing the part that's the hardest to put into words. Stepping out is truly difficult and intensely emotional. But to borrow Samuel Levinson's thoughts, we assure ourselves as, don't watch the clock, do what it does, keep going. So dear college, thank you for helping us get off the ground and showing us the way. So here we stand as proud graduates, postgraduates, and PhD holders, finely sculpted Devagirians, ready to face the world, no matter wherever and whichever place it summons us. With a heart full of joy and memories, we would like to sound alike. What an incredible journey it has been. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamal. As we reach the close of this historic day, I invite Dr. Vinesh PJ, Vice Principal, to propose the word of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, all. With a heart full of gratitude and pride, I stand before you, deliver the vote of thanks on this memorable vocation day. A day of culmination, celebration, and new beginnings. First and foremost, I thank Almighty for His abundant blessings that made this day possible and meaningful. To our chairman, Father Dr. Biju John Vallakada CMI, thank you for your insightful and inspiring address, reminding us of values that our institution upholds and the responsibilities we carry forward. A special note of gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Professor Debashish Chatterjee, Director of IAM Kozhikode, for delivering exceptional convocational address. Sir, your words on leadership, resilience, and purpose will surely resonate with our graduates as they step into the world with the degree and dreams. I also thank our manager Father Biju K. Isaac, CMI, for his motivating address and constant support to the academic life of this campus. Our sincere thanks to our principal, Father Dr. Biju Joseph, CMI, for his meticulous planning and stewardship that ensure the smooth conduct of towards ceremony and felicitations. Your vision continues to guide the academic journey of this institution. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to our dear Vice Principal, Father Dr. Sunil Jo, CMI, for beginning this ceremony with a solemn prayer that sets the tone of today's dignified proceedings. I express my deep appreciation to Father Ando NJ, CMI, our Vice Principal, for the warm and gracious welcome address. Your words reflected the hospitality and spirit of our Devagiri family. To Dr. George Matthew, our Controller of Examinations, and other COE and team, that you, for your efficient and dignified presentation of the candidates, your efforts behind the scenes are invaluable. I also acknowledge and thank Dr. Sadish George, Vice Principal, for administrating the pledge, making a solemn transition from studentship to responsible alumni of Devagiri. To Ms. Carmel Mary Vadaketala, our student representative, for the heartfelt reply. It is young voice like hers that gives hope and remind us why we do what we do. Let me also take a moment to thank the organizing committee, especially Father Bonnie Augustine, our administrator, Father Sunil Jose, Director of Self-Financing Courses, Dr. Tania, Ms. Shiny K. Matthew, Dr. Dels, Dr. Sherin, Ms. Manu Anthony, Ms. Anjana Matthew, and all other members of organizing committee who have worked hard and made this a successful event. I am also extend my heartfelt gratitude to all teaching and non-teaching staff, parents, union advisor Dr. Manoj Matthews, college union office bearers, NCC, Army and Navy captains, and volunteers, NSS volunteers, who worked tirelessly to make this event a grand success. Actually, this event was a dream of former principal, Dr. Bobby Jose, who ignited the idea about this event. So I wish to extend a warm thank to him too. I finally, to our dear graduates, today is your day. May you carry forward the light of knowledge, strength of character, and the compassion of service that Devagiri stands for. Congratulations, and may your journey ahead be filled with purpose and peace. Once again, thank you all for your presence, support, and blessings. Thank you, Jai.
As a token of our appreciation and gratitude, a memento will now be presented to our chairman, Reverend Dr. Biju John Vellakada. I invite our manager, Reverend Biju K. Isaac, CMI, to do the honors. Now, the chairman will officially declare the convocation ceremony closed.
I do hereby declare that the convocation ceremony of St. Joseph's College Autonomous Devagiri for the academic year 2024-25 is closed.
May I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
This brings us to the formal close of DEVDIKSHANT 2025. Congratulations once again to all our graduates. Please remain seated for the final group photographs. The doors will now remain closed. We request everyone to please remain seated in the auditorium until the conclusion of the photo session. You may kindly access the auditorium only after the dignitaries have taken their leave.
As we come to the final moments of the ceremony, we will now have the official group photographs. Heads of departments are requested to kindly stand in a row behind the dignitaries. I invite all PhD scholars to kindly come forward to the stage for a group photograph with the dignitaries. you. I invite all the postgraduate students to kindly come forward to the stage for a group photograph with the dignitaries. For the final photograph with the UG graduates, I request the dignitaries to occupy the front row in front of the stage. I request all the UG graduates to stand behind the dignitaries on the front row in front of the stage. I now request all the UG students to come forward in batches for the final photograph. You can come forward to the stage as you are directed. We will have the final group photograph of the UG students in batches. Students can come forward to the stage as they are directed.
Hello. I request all the BSc graduates to come forward. All the BSc graduates to come forward. Be it BSc Botany, BSc Zoology, BSc Chemistry, BSc Computer Science, BSc Psychology. Please come forward. This is your time to pose for a photo.
Hello. Now let's have the next batch on stage. BA Economics, BA Animation and Graphic Design, BA English Language and Literature, BA English Language and Literature Self-Financing, BA Functional English. Please let's have these students on stage. I repeat, BA Animation and Graphic Design, BA Economics, BA English Language and Literature, BA English Language and Literature Self-Financing, BA Functional English, and BCA. And BCA students. I think we can have the Bachelor BA Journalism and Mass Comm also to join. BA Journalism and Mass Communication students to also join this photo. Can we have the next batch getting ready? BCom Computer Applications, BCom Finance, BCom Finance Self-Financing, BCom Honors, and BCom Professional. Please, students, come forward and take your positions. BCom Computer Application, BCom Finance, BCom Finance Self-Financing, BCom Honors, and BCom Professional. Can we have a Bachelor of Sports Management, BBA Honors and BBA students to join this group? Students, Bachelor of Sports Management, BBA Honors and BBA students to join this group. Anybody who has been left out can also join this group. If you want to pose once more, not allowed. But if you have not been part of any of the previous frames, please feel free to join. Thank you, students. I now request the PhD students to come forward once again because they have a small problem of crowding on the stage. If they could come forward, we'll have a quick photo of the PhD scholars with the dignitaries.
There will be a final group photograph with a cap tossing ceremony, which will be followed by the final procession. I request all the parents to kindly remain seated until the final procession leaves the auditorium. I request student volunteers are requested to promptly arrange the chairs in front of the stage. This is to inform all attendees that food arrangements have been made as follows. Faculty members, non-teaching staff, doctoral candidates, and postgraduate students, your food is arranged at the open auditorium, Academic Block A. Undergraduate students and accompanying parents, your food is arranged at the dining area beneath the indoor stadium. Kindly proceed to the designated areas accordingly after the final procession is over. On screen, we will now see the highlight video.